All right, y'all, I have some crushed pineapple here. I'm gonna put about a cup into a stick of melted butter. So that's about half of this can, all right? There we go. I love pineapple, y'all, it's so good. All right, so 1 stick of melted butter. We have a cup of crushed pineapple. Now we're gonna add 3 eggs. 1, 2, and 3. All right. We also gonna add here about 3/4 of a cup of pineapple juice. So I'm just gonna measure this like here. Now I like using the pineapple juice right out of the can because I think it tastes the best. I'm gonna open this up a little bit more. There we go. All right, about 3/4 of a cup. Perfect, that's perfect, okay? I'm gonna pour that right in here. All right, and now what we're gonna add is a box of cake mix, yellow cake mix. You can use whatever kind of yellow cake mix you want, but we're gonna add a whole box to this mixture. Y'all, this is one of my favorite desserts to make, and I'm telling you, it tastes gourmet like it's from a bakery. It is so moist and so delicious. It's really one of my favorite things to make. So now we just gotta mix this together real good. If y'all have a hand mixer or like a KitchenAid, you can use that, but me, I just like to use an old-fashioned whisk. I like, it's kind of like my workout for the day. Getting my forearm strength up, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Okay, so our next step here, y'all, what we gonna do, you're gonna get yourself a little bundt pan, okay? Now, if you're using a regular bundt pan, like the metal kind, make sure that you grease it real good. But me, I got my silicone one. I don't need to grease it. So all we're gonna do here, we're gonna pour this into our bundt pan. All right, we're just gonna pour this in like so. Oops, you know, try not to get any in the middle because then it's just gonna spill everywhere, but you know, sometimes it's hard. Okay, y'all, this should be perfect. I'm gonna get my spatula so I can scoop all this extra out. We don't want to waste any of this delicious cake mix, y'all. None of it. Now, this is going to be real easy. We're going to cook this in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. And you know, you can tell when a cake's done because you put like that toothpick in, and if it comes out clean, that means your cake is done, okay? So while that's in the oven, I'm going to make the topping for this, which is going to be delicious. Y'all are going to absolutely love this dessert. Very fruity and pineapple-y. Pineapple-y, is that a word? I don't even know. My hands are getting so messy right now, y'all. All right, there we go. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes, and I'm so excited to show y'all the next step. Y'all, so while the pineapple bundt cake is cooking, we're gonna make the glaze that I'm gonna put on top. So right here we have 1/4 of a cup of melted butter. That's a half stick. To that, we're gonna add a cup of powdered sugar. Okay, and then we're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of pineapple juice. Just like that. And then you know what? There was a little bit of pineapple chunks in there, but that's okay. Because again, I like to use the juice right from the can. We're just gonna mix this up real good. It's real easy. You could use a whisk, but I think a fork works just fine. All right, y'all, so this is the pineapple bundt cake. I took this out of the oven. So before our next step, we wanna let this cool, okay? This is almost room temperature, but not quite, but that's okay. So remember, I made our glaze here with pineapple juice, butter, and powdered sugar. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna poke some holes in our cake, just all the way around, like this. I have this little wooden skewer, you can use whatever you want. So just some holes all the way around, like that. I'm gonna do a few more like that, okay? Holes, 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 holes. Okay, great. So now we're gonna take about half this mixture and we're gonna pour it right on top. All right? Oh my goodness, y'all, this is gonna be so good. I'm excited. All right, we're just gonna pour it on top like that. We're gonna save a little bit of it. All right, we're gonna save about that much. So we got about 1/4 of a cup left. So now we're just gonna let this sit here again for about 10 more minutes and cool completely, and then I'm gonna show you the finished result. All right, we're starting with 1 package of chocolate pudding mix. Actually, I have this chocolate fudge pudding mix, okay? Then we're gonna add 2 cups of whole milk. 2 cups, y'all, all right? So this is one of my favorite cake hacks. It's gonna be so good. Y'all are gonna love this. We wanna mix this real good. And y'all, I ordered a hand mixer, okay? So no more of me whisking stuff for like forever. I got a hand mixer coming from Amazon. Should be here today. All right, I'm gonna mix this real good. Okay, so it's important that you mix the pudding with the milk first. Once you have that nice and mixed, you're gonna take I'm gonna move this right here. I think I just got chocolate on myself. Oh boy, okay. You're gonna take a box of cake mix, chocolate cake mix, whatever kind you like. So for this recipe, I'm using this milk chocolate. So you're just gonna add this whole box of cake mix, even the bag. Y'all, I'm having a rough day. Can you tell? I just spilled my chocolate chips. That's okay though, it's okay. All right, we're gonna mix this together. All right, we're gonna take a 12-ounce package of chocolate chips. So I like to use the semi-sweet chocolate chips, the little ones. But if you want to use the milk chocolate chips, you can. And if you want to use the big ones, you can. So we're just going to fold this in, okay? It looks kind of weird, kind of lumpy, but that's those chocolate chips. We're going to take 9x13 baking dish, already greased. And we're going to put our triple chocolate delight right in our pan, y'all, okay? Oh my goodness, this is heavy. Wow. Now, this is my first recipe of the day, too, and I'm already tired because I'm getting a workout. Whoo-wee. Oh, my goodness. Okay, y'all. It's real thick. All right, I'm just going to scrape all this out. Put it all in here in this bowl. Okay, y'all, so all we're going to do now, I'm gonna even this out. I know, you're like, all this chocolate, but we have 2 more steps after this cooks, y'all, and you're going to see. This is going to be a great, delicious dessert. All right, so all we're going to do here, we're going to cook this in the oven. We're going to follow the directions on the cake box. So 350 for about 30 minutes, y'all, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, y'all, so here we have our chocolate cake, triple chocolate cake. Remember, we used chocolate pudding, chocolate cake mix, and chocolate chips. So you want to take this out of the oven and let it cool completely for our next step, all right? So we're going to take now some Cool Whip. And this is going to be our top layer, okay? So we're just going to put a nice layer. You can do as thick or as thin of a layer as you'd like. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to probably use, I have this big container of Cool Whip, the 16-ounce. I'm probably going to use about half of it. But again, you can, if you want to use the whole thing and have like a nice layer of Cool Whip right on top, you can do that. But I think about half is good because I love the chocolate. That's my favorite part. All the chocolate. Oh my goodness, I just got some Cool Whip on my hands. Okay, just gonna spread that out real nice. I'm actually gonna do this so I can get this up here real nice. All right, perfect. And y'all, again, you wanna make sure this cools completely before you do the Cool Whip because otherwise it's gonna start melting and you don't want that, okay? So now, after we have our layer of Cool Whip, we're gonna take some sprinkles. Sprinkles are optional. If you want, you can also do more chocolate chips on top, but I think there's already a lot of chocolate chips, and I like a pretty dessert, so. Put chips on top? Oh my goodness, I can't, okay, y'all, you see what I'm doing, right? I don't even have to tell you. All right, y'all, so now all we're gonna do here is we're gonna refrigerate this at least an hour, but if you do more, it's totally fine. Then we're gonna cut in. This is gonna be the most delicious chocolate pudding cake y'all ever had. All right, y'all, I have 2 cans here of these grand sweet Hawaiian crescents. I love these. Open them up, and we're gonna make a delicious dessert, y'all, all right? Can't wait to show you this. Very simple, very easy. It has some of my favorite flavors ever. So all we gotta do is get these cans open, just like that. Just dough out. And for this one, I like using the sweet Hawaiian crescents, but if you just have the regular ones, those will work too, all right? So we're gonna unroll this, and we're gonna roll these up from big to little, and we're gonna line them up in our pan, okay? So we have to do this 16 times. So we got our 16 crescents rolled up in here real nice, all right? So now we're gonna take some semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we're just gonna pour these right on top of our crescents, all right? And if they miss a little bit, that's fine, because guess what? It's all going to the same place, y'all. It's all going to the same place. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. I love chocolate, y'all. All right, so now that we got our chocolate in there, our next step here, heavy whipping cream. So we're gonna pour this right on top of our crescents, all right? So we just want a little layer. We want the liquid to come up, I don't know, about 1/3 of the way on the crescents. I just like to pour it on top too to make sure that we have a little layer on top as well, all right? So I think actually, y'all, that's about good. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that's about good because we're gonna put something else on these too, all right? Perfect. So next, right here we have a half a stick of melted butter. Into the melted butter, we're gonna add a little bit of brown sugar. So we don't need too much. I don't like it too sweet. I'm probably adding about, I don't know, a little less than 1/4 cup. So my secret ingredient here, and this is what I really love using, I have this instant coffee. So this French vanilla flavor is so good. So we're just gonna pour some of the instant French vanilla right on in. And I would say, I don't know, that's about 1/4 cup as well. And then into that, we're gonna add a little bit of dry pudding mix, dry Jell-O chocolate pudding, all right? So we have chocolate, we have coffee, and we have, that's it, chocolate and coffee. I mean, hello, what better flavors are there than that? Nothing, okay? So we're gonna mix this up. Mixy mix. Again, we have our butter in here. We have our, I already forgot, brown sugar, a little bit of instant coffee, and some pudding, some dry pudding. And then also, y'all know I use sea salt and everything. We're gonna put a little bit of sea salt in our chocolate. Y'all didn't know, salt with chocolate, so good, okay? You have to do it. All right, so once we have a nice mix on this, what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna take this mixture and we're just gonna drizzle it right on top of our crescents, all right? Drizzle, drizzle, oh my goodness. It kind of looks, it doesn't look that pretty right now, but y'all are gonna be so excited when you taste it, all right? All right, get it all out. So we have chocolate, we got coffee, some of the best flavors ever, all right? A little bit of brown sugar in here. If y'all want to use milk chocolate chips instead, you can. But I feel like this is like, I would say maybe like a more sophisticated dessert with the semi-sweet chocolate, with the coffee. All right, y'all, that looks so good. So now all we're gonna do here, we're gonna take a piece of foil, we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm so excited to show y'all one of my favorite desserts. All right, y'all, I have 6 tablespoons of butter in here that already started melting. And then I have, how much is this? 1 cup of marshmallows. So y'all can use the big marshmallows if you like, but I think the little ones melt better. So we're just gonna let this melt. It happens super fast, all right? All right, y'all, I have 2 cups of Fruity Pebbles. I'm just gonna pour into this mixture, all right? 2 cups. Remember, 6 tablespoons of butter, and we can turn off the heat now. We don't need the heat no more. And 1 cup of marshmallows. So we're gonna put this in here and we're just gonna mix this all together like so. So once we have that, y'all, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna move this to the side. Now I have this glass baking dish. You could also get one of those aluminum ones if you want, but we're gonna put this all this mixture right into our glass baking dish, all right, y'all? And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna spread this out into a thin layer. So we basically making our own crust here. This is gonna be our own crust for a delicious dessert. Y'all are just gonna love what I'm making here. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna push this up all the way up the sides, a thin layer, okay, on the bottom and the sides. And if it doesn't go all the way up, y'all, that's totally fine. I'm gonna see how hot it is. Yeah, I mean, you could use your hands if you want, but it is a bit sticky. I am a fan of using my hands. Y'all know that. When I'm cooking at home, I use my hands, but it's just a bit sticky. So once you have it spread out in a nice layer like that, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, y'all, this has been in the fridge for about 15 minutes. It's set up nicely, so let's make the filling, all right? Right here, I have 16 ounces of cream cheese. I did warm it up in the microwave a little bit, so it's easy to mix. So we're just gonna beat this on low. All right, y'all, I took this off because this started flying everywhere, and that's it. So 2 packages of 16 ounces of cream cheese mixed up, all right? To that, we're gonna add 1 cup of powdered sugar. And then we're gonna mix this up real good. I'm just gonna use this whisk without the mixer because the mixer's making a mess. I don't know, I gotta figure this out. Y'all, why is the stuff flying everywhere when I use the mixer? Could someone tell me? Because I don't know, I just don't know. Now, y'all, we're gonna add 1 package of cheesecake pudding mix, all right? 1 package. Oops, just like that. Okay, that's good, 1 package. And then we're gonna mix this too. Next step here, we have 1 cup of Fruity Pebbles. I'm gonna pour this right on in. Look at that, look how colorful that is, y'all. I love making this, it's so good. All right, so we're just gonna fold this in real nice, okay? And these colors, y'all, it's so good. Oh my goodness, the texture of this is just perfect. Okay, now we're gonna take our mixture. We're gonna put it right on in the center of our glass pie dish, like this, okay? And get all this goodness out, all of it. All right, y'all. And we're gonna smash it down so it's flat. It's real thick. That's okay though. It's gonna taste real good. So again, y'all, this is a no-bake dessert. It's real easy, it's delicious, and it's real fun. Make this for a kid's birthday party or whatever you want. It's such a fun thing to make. It's so colorful, and it actually tastes real good, y'all. I'm telling you, okay? So once you have it like that, we have one final step. Have another cup of Fruity Pebbles. We crush these up. So I'm just gonna sprinkle these right on top, however I can. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Look at how colorful and beautiful this is, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all gonna love this dessert, I'm telling y'all. So we just get a nice layer of these Fruity Pebbles right on top. Yeah. Just like that, y'all. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in the fridge and let it set up. It should be ready in about an hour. That looks perfect. All right, y'all, I can't wait to slice into this and show y'all one of my new favorite no-bake desserts. All right, y'all, so remember we poured some of our glaze right into this cake. So now we're gonna eat it, all right? So we're gonna flip this upside down. So what we're gonna do here, I have my little I don't know what this thing's called, cutting board mat or something. So here we go, y'all. I always get nervous at this part, like, what if the cake falls apart and crumbles? Oh, okay, all right, I felt something. All right, y'all, you think it's gonna be good? I don't know, I'm real excited. Okay, here we go, let's take it off. Oh, okay, all right. Wow, y'all, look at that beautiful cake. Oh my goodness, y'all, I am so excited, you have no idea. All right, so remember we saved a little bit of this glaze. It's still a little warm, I should have let it set more, but it looks perfect, y'all, perfect. That glaze, that color. So we're gonna pour the rest of this right on top. You know what, I'm just gonna do it right here, it's fine. Now remember, this glaze was powdered sugar, little butter, and there's, I was like, what are those chunks? I forgot. I took the pineapple juice the juice right out of the can. So some of these, I think this is like some of the pineapple left, but that's whatever it is, I don't care. Or powdered sugar, I'm not really sure. It's all edible though, okay, it's all edible. I'm real excited about this, y'all. So you know what I think we should try some. Oh my goodness. Y'all, you gotta try this. So remember, we just used box yellow cake and we just doctored it up a little bit. This cake is real moist, y'all. I'm excited, that's it. Sometimes I just am speechless. Oh my goodness. Look how moist this cake is, y'all. Look at this, we have our chocolate pudding cake. This has been in the fridge for about 3 hours, y'all. I'm so excited to eat some of this. I'm just real excited. So remember, we have our chocolate box cake mix. We mix it with a packet of chocolate pudding and some chocolate chips. And then we topped it off with some Cool Whip and sprinkles. Ooh, I like the texture of this. It feels real fudgy. I'm excited to try this, y'all. All right, let's cut into this. Yeah, this is a chocolate lover's delight. Look at that big slice. That's fine, I don't care. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat it all. Hopefully I can get it out in one. All right, y'all, just be patient with me. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that fudgy, delicious cake. We got our little chocolate chips in there, our Cool Whip. Oh my goodness, I think this is gonna be real good. My husband Fred loves chocolate, so he's gonna love this. I'm about to take a bite. All right, y'all, here we go. Oh my goodness. That is so good. You have to try it. All right, y'all, I took this out of the oven about 10 minutes ago. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at these crescents. They look so good. Remember, we just put a little bit of instant coffee, some chocolate, some heavy cream. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna serve some up right now, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm hungry, I'm excited. And remember, I use the sweet Hawaiian crescents. Those ones are my favorite. So it kind of almost makes like a bread pudding, if you wanna say, something like that. Oh my goodness, we wanna get this deliciousness though. Look at how good that looks. We have our chocolate chips. And then you know what else I like to do, y'all? I like to put a little scoop of Cool Whip right on top. Look at that. Don't that look good? You know what? We gotta try this, y'all. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. These are so good. Y'all gotta try this, okay? I'm telling you, if you like chocolate, you like coffee, you gotta try one of my favorite desserts. Y'all, look at this. Fruity Pebbles cheesecake. Y'all, I am proud of this dish because I think it is just so beautiful. So now it's the real test. We're gonna cut into it and we're gonna see what it looks like on the inside. But this is so much fun for like kid's birthday or whatever. Just, it's so colorful. And you know what? You don't have to be a kid to enjoy this. It tastes delicious. So let's see how this is. Oh my goodness. Now remember, we made the crust, kind of like how you make Rice Krispie treats, and we let that set. And then we did the filling, and then we put some more crumbled Fruity Pebbles right on top. So let's see, I'm trying to cut like the perfect pie slice. That looks good, right? That little piece, okay. All right, y'all. Here is a moment of truth. Hopefully I can get this out. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I'm so excited to show y'all this. If I can get it out. Okay. All right. Y'all, look at how fun this is. Look at this, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Y'all, seriously. Look at this. Fruity Pebbles crust. Fruity Pebbles cheesecake. Even over here, look, you can see inside. I don't know if you can see inside that good. Look how pretty that looks, y'all. Pretty and colorful. And I'm telling y'all, it's so delicious, too. You're going to love it. Remember, we used a box of cheesecake pudding in here. All right, y'all, time to take a bite. I'm proud of this one, y'all. This is so pretty. It's so colorful, y'all. Look at that crust. Man, y'all, I'm going to cry. I'm so happy. Mmm.